Hello, my dear students. Today we will start poem Animals from second unit. Animals is written by Walt Whitman, a major figure in early American poetry. In an age when all poetry was rhymed and metrical, Whitman made a break with tradition and wrote a revolutionary new kind of poetry in free verse. Free verse means without any rhyme scheme. When all the poets were writing metrical poems, what Whitman did, he broke the tradition and he started writing poetry in free verse. That means without any rhyme scheme. He was a non-conformist. Non-conformist means member of a Protestant church. Protester, free thinker, someone who lives and thinks in a way that is different from other people. He was a nonconformist in all respects, including his social life. The poet tells us that he feels more at home with animals than humans, what he finds complicated and false. Now, first, I will give you the central idea of the poem. The poet has depicted the simplicity of the animals and the greediness and complex nature of human beings. He brings out the difference between the two by expressing his contentment on the placid nature of the animals. Their carefree nature impresses the poet and he wants to emulate them. That means in this poem, the poet desires to live among the animals. He brings out the difference between human beings and animals. Now, students, let's read the poem line by line. I think I could turn and live with animals. The poet wishes to turn into animals and to live with them. The poet wishes to turn into an animal and live with them. They are so placid and self contained. Placid means calm, and self contained means self reliant or self dependent or self independent. I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self contained. That means the animal possesses the qualities of placidity, simplicity, and self dependence. I stand and look at them long and long. The poet stares at the animals for a long time. He stands and gazes at them for hours. Third line, figure of speech is repetition. The word long is repeated. I stand and look at them long and long. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. According to the poet, animals neither sweat nor whine about their conditions. Whine means what? To complain. To complain about our condition. That we human beings, our nature is always to complain, to grumble. We human beings are always dissatisfied. So always we keep complaining. They do not sweat and whine. Sweat means perspire. They do not perspire from too much labor. जैसे हम लोग थक जाते हैं काम कर करके पसीना पसीना होते हैं. So they do not sweat. They do not perspire from too much labor and do not whine. That means complain about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not lie awake at night and weep for their sins. Weep means to cry whatever sins we have committed. What is the, we can say, tendency of human being? We just lie awake at night. हमको नींद नहीं आती है कई बार क्या होता है हम लोग कोई गलत काम करते हैं. So we feel bad for that. We regret for that. So we do not sleep. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. जो भी पाप हमने किए हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We just cry over them. But animals never do this. Human beings remain ever dissatisfied. They keep grumbling about their condition. But animals never do this. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their condition. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. They do not make me sick. Figure of speech is alliteration. Sound of M. Make me. Sound of M is repeated. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Means what? They do not talk about their duty to God. जैसे हम लोग बात करते हैं, मैंने ये किया आज, मैंने वो किया, मैंने भगवान के लिए ये किया. So they never discuss about their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented. Demented means mad. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. We human beings has the mania of owning things. मेरे पास आईफोन है, मेरे पास ये मोबाइल है, मेरे पास BMW कार है. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. They never display the craze of owning things like human beings. Human beings remain ever dissatisfied. They keep grumbling about their condition. Human beings go mad for material things. They talk about their duty to God, but never think about their duty to God's men. The animals never display the craze of owning things. Not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable. Respectable here means too happy and satisfied. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. Not one kneels to another, fall to one's knees, bow. जैसे हम लोग human being, what we do, we bow in front of our ancestors or we bow in front of the God. So animals never do this. Not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable, that means too happy and satisfied or unhappy over the whole earth. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. The figure of speech here, they bring me tokens of myself. Figure of speech is alliteration. Me and myself. Sound of M is repeated. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince means show them plainly in their possession. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? That means what? Tokens of what? Tokens of mutual love and अंडरस्टैंडिंग. यहाँ पर टोकन्स का मतलब क्या है? टोकन्स ऑफ लव एंड म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द पोएट, द एनिमल्स ब्रिंग टोकन्स ऑफ म्यूचुअल लव एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग to the poet. The poet wonders where the animals get the tokens they bring to him. The poet says human beings dropped these tokens and animals kept them. मतलब क्या है अभी? That in this poem the poet expresses the difference between humans and the animals. The poet appreciates the qualities of animals like calmness, self-contentment and satisfaction. They are respectable and the poet desires to live among them and learn from them, shows his dissatisfaction about human beings. मतलब जो all the tokens of love and mutual understanding जो अभी हमारे पास में नहीं है, we have forgotten these qualities, we have dropped these qualities, and these qualities are adopted by whom? These qualities are adopted by animals. The poet says that these qualities are adopted by animals. So that means The poet has a deep desire to learn from the animals since they show their deep concern with them. So, here, students, we have completed this poem. The poet talks about the difference between human beings and animals. The poet desires to live among the animals because they are serene and self contained. They are not dissatisfied, respectable, unhappy, or demented with the mania of owning things. The animals are very satisfied. They do not lie awake at night and weep for their sins. They do not make others sick discussing their duties towards God. They are equal in sorrow and happiness. The poet has a deep desire to learn from the animals since they show their deep concern with them. They give him respect in the shape of a token and show their plain feelings. The poet is quite surprised at their qualities. He wants to earn these qualities though he had dropped them carelessly somewhere along the way. So, in this way, we have completed the poem Animals by Walt Whitman. The central idea of the poem is that Walt Whitman shows the difference between human beings and animals. Students, read the poem, watch the video again and again to understand the deep meaning of the poem. Please do not forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you very much. We will meet in the another lecture. Bye all of you. Take care.